Going on, everybody? What's going on? We about to get right on into this video. No kizzy. No kizzy. We about to get right on into it. No breaks. So first thing we're going to do is by getting our 3-point outline that consists of the previous day's high, previous day's low. Let's get that over here. The previous day's low all the way down here. We're going to get the previous day's Asian session range. So from 18 o'clock all the way to midnight. It's a small range, as you can see, but nonetheless it's still going to be important. First thing I noticed is that previous day's high did get ran through during what? London session. So as of right now, this could potentially be our high of the day, and if that is the case, I will be looking for a bearish London continuation. But before that, let me get this 12 a.m. open, and this actually plays along pretty nicely. So this high up here is going to be pretty significant in my opinion, so we're going to be using this high. What's good, Martin? What's good? That high was also created at 15,200 big figure level, so there's a lot of reason to believe that price is more than likely not going to continue to push past this level. Based off the higher time frame analysis I have, I am bearish on higher time frames. I'm just waiting for price overall continue dropping. So we could have potentially made the high of the week today, potentially, because it is Tuesday. So Monday through Wednesday is likely when the highs and lows of the week are made, and then from there Friday to Thursday is when price usually continues that trend. So now that we have this, we're simply just going to be waiting for a potential retracement to our fib. Simple as that as of right now. We haven't really had that much of a retracement yet. We're just in the middle of this retracement, and if this ends up being a little false break right here, because it does look like we are getting into golfing, we should more than likely continue to push higher. So besides that fib, what other confirmations will we have for a potential short? I also see that we have this order block on the 1 hour time frame right here also. So we have two confirmations as of right now. We have that order block that is also in confluence with this fib short, which is also in confluence with being right above that 12 a.m. open. And let me also get the 50% of the Asian range also. Let me add up all these confirmations and get an ideal area where I would likely want to see price continue to move to. So right here in this area is ideally where I'm going to be looking to take that trade. This will more than likely be the ideal targeting area. Right at 62%, the 50% of the Asian range within that order block above the 12 a.m. open. I think that would be a pretty good trade opportunity in my opinion. And then from there, I'm simply going to be I'm going to target these lows down here. These lows are going to be one of my targets, along with this previous day's low all the way down here. Another thing I'm going to also do is I'm going to pull my fib from this previous day's low to anticipate potential retracement targets. So let's say price does want to continue its overall uptrend, where will it retrace to? So we have this 38.20% that is at this low in confluence, and then we have these other lows down here, which just happen to be at a specific big figure level, which is 15,000 right here. Well, it's not really added, but it's close enough. And then we have 14,900 all the way down here. Boom, boom. We have any big figure levels in here. 15,100 is where price currently is rejecting from. Here, let me zoom on. And I don't like how price is kind of extended right now. Move on higher. And then if you also, yeah, that's the main majority in here. And if you get the 50% of this area from here to here, and just get that middle level, which is probably 15,150, yeah, 150 right in here. That's where we had that reaction from before. So we'll see. As of right now, I am bearish. I would like to see price continue higher to then go short, but only time will tell. We will see what happens. If I don't get this short trade, well, then I'm not going to take any other trades. And if this trade is an L, then I'm simply going to keep that L, because if I'm able to get in at this area right here, my stop loss will be about 36 points, because it will be above this high. And if it does run through this high, then that trade is no longer going to be valid. So 37 points for potential 100 to 160, which is going to be a pretty good trade in my opinion. So as of right now, I'm just simply going to wait, and we'll see what happens. What's going on, Martin? What's going on?
Going on, Andre? Good analysis. I see what you're talking about. A little from what I was looking at, but it makes sense how you're explaining it because I see things now that I didn't see earlier.
Yeah, what were you looking at?
Shit, I had a fib from I was on the 1 hour charts and I had a wait a minute, the 4 hour.
Another thing is, I'm only looking for specific setups since I don't trade reversals no more, so it makes it a little bit simpler for me. So I can really refine the one setup, so I know exactly what I'm looking for. Phone case. Yeah, I'm just sticking to one setup. If I win these trades, I know I could put more risk on a lot of these trades. Like with 37 pips right here, I know where my stop loss is going to be no matter what because I always have it above that London high. And if that London high gets ran through, that is no longer a London continuation. So I don't even have to take another trade at that point because the only way it's going to go my way is if it turns into a reversal at that point. So trading one setup makes it so I could take less trades because if I have my stop where it's supposed to be, the trade's either going to work out or it's not going to work out. There's not, no, oh, if it runs through this high, there's still going to be a London continuation. No, it's just not going to be a London continuation anymore. Simply invalidated. And that's what I did yesterday. Same setup, just the other way around. And yeah, I like what I see. We got these highs of today that was created during the specific times I look for. They cleared liquidity above the open. Now I simply just wait to follow that trend. And based off higher time frame, I am bearish on the week. And the last candle from yesterday, it did come all the way up and did turn into a rejection at some point. Was this? This on a weekly, so last week. But if you come to the daily, right here, I am expecting price to be bearish some sort. So if I don't get it today, well, it is what it is. I take the L. I already took my W yesterday, so I'll only be break even for the week. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm bearish on a higher time frame, so you never know. This could end up being the high of the week. You really never really know. So right now we just wait, be patient, see what happens. I know where I'm looking to enter. Right here, this is where the majority of my confirmations are. So we'll see. We will see.
Yeah, I created a big old fair value gap yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah, we have a major one. This trade was pretty crazy. I'm mad I cut a majority of it off at a 1-to-1. I didn't think it was gonna fly like that, but it is what it is.
Let's see, 30.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if there's I'm just looking for anything else that stands out.
Yeah, I only look for specific things. So if I don't see it, damn, US30's not looking at it. Damn, US30 was trash yesterday. Yeah, fuck US30. S&P played out like NAS with the London continuation. That's just US30 is just, I don't know what the fuck. This shit's horrible. Fuck that. I'm cool. I'm staying with NAS. NAS has been playing out nice and it's been somewhat decent, so I'm gonna just stick to it.
Clear and concise, essentially. See the Asian session, we're just sideways. You see the order block, bearish order block, six figure level, 200.
The main thing that's making me believe price will continue bearish is, for one, we have news at 9:45 and at 10 o'clock. And as soon as we cleared the previous day's high up here, price immediately just dropped and melted. It wasn't no small drop. It immediately zoom. Like if you go to the hour time frame, 1, 2, 3, and then they started rejecting and then kept coming. There's consecutive candles. 4 hour. Look at that 4 hour candle. So we could easily come up to look. So where is this actually at? Where's this gap? 15,142. That's the gap. That's right at that 38.20%. Interesting. Yeah, that could end up playing a part. So I want to keep that in mind. Let me make that blue just so I can let it stand out. Yeah, that. So this could end up coming to right here and just dropping also. that's something I need to keep in mind. I'm gonna label this fair value gap, just so I know what it is. So yeah, it could just come up, fill it, and keep dropping. But if we can get that extra few pips, and it comes up a little bit higher, 20 more points, I think we should be good for that short.
You're eyeing the 12 a.m. open above the 50% of the Asian session range.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not really the
expensive.
open's not really one of the main confirmations. It just happens to be, this area just happens to be above it, which just adds to it. But if this open was, say, right here, I probably would still be looking to take the trade there regardless, just because of other confirmations. But yeah, the 12 hour being above it does create another extra confluence for me. But it's not like one where it's like, oh, if that's not there, I'm not going to take the trade.
It's not one of your major factors.
Nah, because you're not always going to get the best entry. Like, it already had that move from above the 12 a.m. open that made that London session move. So there's no reason that if it really wanted to, it could just continue going lower because it already potentially made that high of the day.
Oh, yeah. And I wasn't really paying attention to your targets, but from what I see, I can see where the liquidity is by looking to the left. The liquidity lies.
Snap on
1, 2, 3. There's a couple of targets I can see automatically, but let me see where those are. Big figure levels. 1 sec. 15,000's right here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We will see. Right now, price looks like it's still rejecting. Yeah, US30 is looking like it's gonna go short soon too. This is the weekly. Waiting. Just waiting for these drops. Yeah, right now price is struggling to push higher, but we have time. Giving us to like 10, 10, 15. If we're not in that area where I want to go short, I probably would just leave it at that.
Got me my EIN number yesterday.
For what? What you
For
gonna use
my
for?
my LLC.
Okay.
So although
okay.
it's called Martin Day Trades LLC, it's still an LLC regardless. And to sell on Amazon, you need an LLC with an EIN number with a banking account information. So I'm gonna start selling on Amazon.
What's your brother gonna teach you some stuff?
Yeah, bro. He's at 60K, bro. He started 2 years ago, and he says I learned a lot throughout my years, but I could probably speed up your process up to about 6 months. And I was like,
he has this because he has experience.
Yeah, but he doesn't hold anything really in the house like he used to. Everything just, dude, he'd be at the store with his fiance and just be going to the clearance and everything and scanning things with his like tools on his phone. And fucking, there's this one printer he found at Goodwill, $80 he got it for, and online he knew that he happened to just see it before in the past. Bro, he has it listed for 280. He already has people watching it. I'm like, hey, that's a pretty good move, man, for just going to the store.
Yeah. Hey, money can be made in a lot of ways. It's all about what you know.
Yeah, but me and him, bro, are kind of like you a little bit. Like we try to see the opportunity in things.
Yeah, bro, that's what you gotta do. Cause there's money, you can become rich doing anything, literally anything. Prices good. Prices been slow. I'm about to roll this recliner. Sit back.
Did it ever warm up where you guys are at?
A little bit, not a lot. Nothing crazy.
That's cool, man. I've never been to Philly, man, so I don't really know.
Nothing here besides maybe museums, but ain't nobody care about that shit. Like prices dropping a little bit. Oh, shit.
was on an went on an adventure recently at the shop. We hadn't done our taxes,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a house that came up on the MLS that was an A-frame style cabin, Instagram quality, fully furnished, for 270,000.
How much
So my
square
brother,
foot?
um, I think it was like 1,000.
It's not bad.
Small, single bedroom, single bath. But it was we were we have an intent of buying a home just like that to list on Airbnb. We
Okay.
looked up uh, a website where it tells people if you put an address in, what's the expected amount of days it's gonna be rented, the price you could get it for. Bruh, it was gonna make like almost $2,500 to $4,000 a month.
Damn, that's not bad. Airbnbs, you can make a lot of money, especially with running them, because all that money doesn't have to come out of pocket at first. Like, I wouldn't even buy the house; I would just lease it.
Yeah, but so we have my grandma's equity that we took out of her house to buy this house, and then we took out extra so that we could buy two more properties. But the only thing holding us back is our income to debt ratio.
Yeah,
So we went through Rocket Mortgage, and finally they said no because it's a bigger mortgage company. So we went back to our old mortgage company. We tried doing a same day pre-qual Friday at 4 noon because dude, it was just a fucking adventure. But he said, let me get back with you guys Monday or Tuesday. So yesterday we got a hold of him Tuesday, and then the real estate agent says that property's pending, so probably not gonna get it. But he goes, if you guys get pre-qualified, now you guys have everything ready to just shoot
yeah.
offers away at these
Yeah,
Airbnb
it might have been
properties.
difficult, but it made it easier for the future, regardless. Someone would have had to
Facts,
do it.
facts.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
waiting
dude,
right
it's
now.
exciting.
Yeah, man, it's good always to do new things, have good little side hobbies.
Fuck yeah. And then we got three new part-timers, and we hired one full-timer, and we got another person interested for full-time work coming in today at 2 p.m. So that frees up my time working to go do other deals, business
Yeah,
deals.
shit, sounds good, bro. Sounds good.
One day, I'm not never gonna quit on trading either, bro. This to me, I love this.
Yeah, well,
Not
I
as
enjoy it.
probably as disciplined as you, but love it.
Ugh. Man, as long as you enjoy it, then you'll be doing it way longer. A lot of people that have been trading for, like, say, a few months or a year and then quit, they ain't really like it like that. It was just more or less they wanted to make some money. But if you stick to it to an extent, majority of those people enjoy it. I don't know, with the way the market is moving, I feel like when this market opens in about 5 minutes, I feel like it's just gonna drop.
Or go up to that 38%, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't
It's a
know.
little
We'll
order
see.
block right there too. What
Yeah,
makes you
we'll
say
see.
that? Because it's 3 minutes before the market
It's just not
open.
really moving. It still could just based off of how it's looking. It looks like it wants to drop. S&P, US 30 is falling. SP is doing the same thing as NAS. It might be until not nine, maybe 9:45 news might be what pushes it. But like I said, yeah, it's dropping. But if it past like 10:15, I probably won't be doing nothing. I'm just gonna leave it. Could come down, maybe recess 15 100. Could do a few things. It's all about being patient, man. Oh man. Alright, got about 3 minutes. We'll see what happens here. This 30 could potentially have this false break of this area. If that does happen, it could still potentially still go higher. And if this pushes, then it's only a matter of time before NAS potentially pushes. But one thing I have noticed is they don't always. Just because one pushes doesn't mean the other one will push. So I just always got to keep that in mind that each pair does its own thing. They might move similar sometimes, but it's always majority its own thing. Oh yeah, it's dropping. Yeah, NAS is probably dropping too though. Yeah, it's about to come down. We'll see. We will see. 2 minutes till the open. Oh, there we go. Push. Let's see what happens. US 30. Damn, what the? This probably can't trade US 30 sometimes, fam. This shit is volatile as fuck. Shit, this does not look like it was gonna turn into a golfer. What the fuck? 60 points. Shit. Man, US 30 is devious, man. But yeah, it was a false break. It was pretty extended, but hey. Played out. Now we just gotta wait for NAS to eventually push. 15,165. Is this gonna be the same price on FTMO or is it gonna be different? I gotta get like an extreme price point so I can try to find it on FTMO. So right at this, at the high of that candle. Okay, I got it right now. It's about the same price. Alright, I was just marking up the area that I plan to go short at.
Okay.
Just so I can see it on FTMO, and so when it gets to it, I can just put my position in. How much am I risking if it does come up here? 37 points. I could put a pretty good amount of risk on this setup. Yeah, stop loss is gonna be at right at like 15,200. Damn. Shit, US 30. I love US 30 sometimes, but shit, man. That's that shit. Hopefully NAS ends up playing out. Because usually when one has a crazy move, the other one might be slower. It's only a matter of time though. Whatever happens, happens. If I don't get a trade, it's just risk I ain't have to take. Yeah, it looked like it came to that 38.20%. It could just start dropping.
There's a 15-minute bearish order block on that little retracement, so I kind of just extended it out, and it like kind of lined up with 38 too. So
this is about a 70-point stop. I don't know, but this looked like it came up to that fair value gap I was talking about.
yeah, exactly, dude.
I
I kind of went a little light on that entry because it was only a 38% fib retracement instead of like a.
What you hopping on, NAS or
NAS?
Oh, alright.
Just a little entry, bro. I'm not even trying to go heavy.
Yeah, I'm only gonna take it at where it goes. If it doesn't, I'm just not gonna take a trade. There goes this. If this keeps pushing, NAS might not even drop. It could just end up reversing.
Ooh, ooh.
Cause this isn't
Described risk.
This isn't a rejection candle by any means. Yeah, I don't know. If this doesn't reject, this is more than I think this is gonna clear this high. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, this it's gonna clear the high. It was a fib long from the previous day. That's just gone. That shit's gone. I don't know what Nash gonna do. Nash might just end up playing out a little bit later. So if USD does take that high, I'm just not even gonna take a short trade on that. It's not worth it. It could still play out, but personally, I don't see this being an big expansion and then that's playing out like that. This could still fall too, potentially. But like I said, if it plays out like US30, it's looking pretty bullish. Yeah, there it was, nice picking up. Yeah, that's just it. 200 points. Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, if anything, taking a long on Nash would be better in my opinion, but I'm not just gonna hop in on that. I'm only taking my setup. Still probably gonna play out though. About to purchase 15,000 on US30. Yeah, Nash would have been a nice drop, but if S&P continues to fall without clearing this high, then I'll probably take the trade still. But if this ends up breaking the high too, I'm not taking the shorts. Because there's the likelihood of both of these ended up pushing higher and higher, and then this one just being the odd one out and falls. I don't think there's going to be high probability. But I'm going off probabilities. Yeah, that shit flew. Damn. Yeah, we're dropping over here. I don't know. Could just keep dropping. In that case, this might end up going short too.
I'm moving my stop loss to. I'll leave it there. It barely tapped TP1, but
Yeah, just be mindful where you're rejecting.
yeah, I'm gonna actually just tying. I'm just because every time I don't move my stop loss and it reverses and it'll take me out for the full -1 because I didn't follow the rules.
I low-key might think about going short on S&P. About a 10 pip stop. The only thing about these is just the lot sizes are way different. S&P lot sizes are just so weird. What's Nas doing? Nas still rejecting. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. If I want to, the opportunity is right now. Nas didn't even continue dropping though. I want to take the trade on Nas, but I don't know if it's going to come up. That's the only thing. I don't want to just hop into this one. Setup is here. It's not like I'm taking a random setup. It's just more or less. Do I think it's going to keep on falling? That's what it comes down to. Because this is flying. This looks like it's going to come back higher. Yeah, I'll just wait. Worst comes to worst, when it comes back, starts rejecting again. It's just patient right now. NASA's just consolidating. US30 still pushing. Depending on if this was a rejection, so if I'm up and pull this fib from this previous day's low to this high. If this is like the US30 and had that 38 point, yeah, it looks like it, that 38.20% rejection, I'm not gonna hop in. Yeah, I'm not hopping in. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm cool. Only when I look to go short on this NAS, because NAS didn't have that rejection. It's all the way down here. Yeah. Glad I did that. Yeah, look at it, starting to push even more. Same thing with US30. They both had a similar move. Came down to a fib long from the previous day's low to the high, and now it's flying. Same thing.
Solid move. Honestly, that's what you caught yesterday. A move just like that.
Yeah, in a way. This is a reversal. This is just a greater scheme of the setup, I guess you could say. Like, say this wasn't a day, and this was like a 5-minute time frame. It's technically like the setup. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably looking like it's not going to be a day to trade. I'm going to just let it do what it does. The NAS looks like it wants to fall, but it's rejecting, and everything else is flying, so. Yeah, higher time frame, I still want to see it drop. Might not be today, though. That's the only thing. I'll give it like another. I'll see how this news is in 5 minutes. Yeah, it's dropping now. I don't know. It looks like it just did opposites. Well, it is what it is. Setup didn't present itself, so I ain't take it. Only thing is, S&P still could drop. If we get a bearish doji on here in this area, I probably will just take the short on S&P while we're still in this short zone. Considering that NAS is still falling. We'll see how we close in about 2 minutes. Should I take the short? This is dropping. Alright, I'm gonna take the short on S&P. Same setup, stop loss going above that London session high. We will see what happens. I'm getting it now because we are at like this 50% and it looks like we're gonna come down. So I got about 8.4 pip stop loss for an ideal. If we get to this low down here, that would be a 1 to 2.6, and that's really all. If I can get to there, I think that's all I need, honestly. The only thing that's crossing my mind is this 38.20% rejection. That's my main problem right now. So if I do lose this trade, that's going to be one thing that I figured could potentially happen based off of this. So that's something I'm keeping in my mind. But based off of how NAS is moving, NAS is falling, but I think it's going to keep falling in my opinion. Like I said earlier, I had a feeling it wasn't going to push higher. Over here, US30 just did something crazy.
previous day low is at measured by kind of like on an order block at if you do the impulse at like a 79%. So I have a hard take profit at 14,825 on NOS. So it's like the 50% of that whole 4 hour order block.
You said, hold on, all the way down here.
Yeah, just at the 50%, but then I rose it up a little bit higher than the 50% to 1825. So
Yeah, I could go down there. I don't know if it personally will. That's a pretty big drop, but I need to grab him. Yeah, it's only about 200 points. It's not that bad of a range. Just keep in mind, it's not really moving.
news coming out pretty soon. I'm gonna have to make sure to mitigate risk as soon as it gets to TP1.
Yeah, we got news in
I'm going
about two
short,
minutes.
so I don't want it to just fly.
Regardless what happens, I'll take this out. Because once I lose this trade, it's over for me at that point. NAS doesn't. NAS looks like it could come higher. But if this does go any higher, it's no longer the trade I'm looking for. So it is what it is at that point. Yeah, it's just not looking like. NAS looks like it might potentially still go higher, in my opinion. Just how it's moving. Oh, hopefully this 5 minute on S&P. I closed bullish. We'll see. I don't like how it's pushing like this. Everything's starting to low key push. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. You move stop loss to break even.
Yeah, because like what you said earlier, like if it's gonna be it's gonna play out, it's just gonna go play out. So I'm saying this was, kind of the high of
You
the
hit the
day.
TP1.
It tapped it. If you like look at it in the image, it tapped it
Yeah.
earlier.
Just be careful with things like that, cause a lot of time it'll tap it, come stop you out, and then keep going your direction. So a lot of time I wait to see it clear, but this looks like it will be an engulfing, so it probably is better just be break even. I'm just waiting for S&P to just, you know what I'm saying, melt. That's all. Over here, looks like US30 is probably gonna start to retrace soon. I don't think it's gonna be a long-term drop, but retracement is definitely gonna happen.
You said you have 30 pips stop loss or something like that?
That's what I would have had on here. I
I
have a 10-point stop loss on S&P.
Oh, hey, very nice.
Well, 8.4 technically, but I calculate lot size with 10 points. So if I lose this trade, I'm losing a little bit less than what I anticipated. But if it goes my way, then it'll keep going. It'll be a little bit more. There we go. Now that we're falling here, back to the 5 minute. Yeah, it's looking pretty good for the short. I just gotta see if that momentum kicks in. Because the lack of momentum is across the board right now. This news that we just got at 9:45. Was it good or bad news? Where's the calendar? Yeah, we got news in 11 minutes, and the news that just came out was negative news. All right. That works. That works. I don't really care about the news, but in this case, it looks like it's going to help me out. Where'd my fucking music go, fam? Video pause. And continue watching.
How do you know it's negative news?
With the actual numbers, it was red. instead of green.
Okay.
Or say they, it depends. You just gotta learn to read it. So say they project NFP or something to be 700,000. NFP is like how many is it no, it's how many jobs were created. So say 700,000. But if it ends up being 400,000, that means only 400,000 jobs were created, but they projected 700,000, which is negative. That's negative news. There we go, S&P. Come on, stop being a little bitch. Drop, little nigga.
Boom.
Drop.
15,100 rejecting it, so
Yeah, Nas is
hold on
probably
to
gonna
that
continue
every
to drop, in my opinion. I don't think it will really have a retracement. If S&P keeps dropping, I think you should be good. Never know though. Yeah, the 15 and the 5 minute, they look good for this drop. It's just only a matter of time. I'm gonna just have to end up holding this throughout the day. We'll see how this news is in about 5-6 minutes, 9 minutes. But all the news today has been negative, so we'll see. Yes, sir. Where's TP1? No, we're nowhere near TP1. We're halfway to TP1. No, I think this is the setup. Just taking these one setups, I think this was gonna take me to the next level. Honestly, just taking one setup that I know could really play out and just mastering it, because like I know how this setup works. I really do. I would rather take this setup every day if it gave me the opportunity. The reversals, there's just so many other little things that get into it that you wouldn't understand unless you really trade them on a daily basis. And this I know where my stop loss is always going to be with these setups. Every time I know where it's going to be. I always know where my first target is. I have a thing where I look at the range that I pulled that fib. How close am I to stop loss compared to my first target, which is going to be below this low? Why is low? Because if this comes below this low, then this setup is going to play out. It will be that continuation. And if this gets ran through, then that's no longer my setup. Is no longer that continuation. So if I look at the reward, risk reward, I can get a 1 to 2.6 just in this small range. So it's just like the risk is there, the reward is there too. Like yesterday when I was looking to get in the trade, I risked about 50 points. It was a smaller range. It was about, my stop loss was here, but my first target was like right here. So this range right here was a little bit smaller. You get what I'm saying? So see how the range I'm taking now is a little bit wider. So I have a little bit of a more range within it. So it's like little things like that that you realize, like, oh, if I'm this close to it and this far to my target, I shouldn't take this trade. Or if I see a trade like this, where I can get a 1 to 2.3, almost 1 to 2.5 before this even gets ran through, then that's a pretty good trade, and I can get out safely before anything else.
Oh yeah.
The reversals, they work. And there's gonna be times where them reversals create crazy moves, but it's just all about managing risk and doing what you think is the best for you, and doing what you're best at. Come on, S&P. Trying to hit that TP1. Oh yeah. Nice move right here. US30. I would have not caught this move. I would have not caught this move on US30. Nas is, if I were you, you're at the 30.20%. So keep in mind, you're probably either gonna see rejection right now. So depending on where you are you at 1 to 2 already?
No, I'm personally at 1 to 1, or at 1, but it's like halfway between 1 and 2.
Mm,
I had a 54 pip stop loss, so that's why.
yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. I'll hold it then. Never mind. I was gonna say if you're at TP2, try to take something off, but Just wait till it comes like a little bit lower. Then your TP is probably like right here somewhere.
Yeah, 15,300, 1530, 15,030 is TP2.
Yeah, I would just wait then. Just give it some time. Like right now, I'm experiencing a lot of rejection too, so I'm just waiting for price to just drop.
Just drop and melt. Yeah, I feel you, and I get what you're saying too. By already getting a 1 to 2.5 before it even drops before those lows, like it's a good setup, man. It's a good risk to reward
I don't like how this is rejecting though. About to get a retracement, looks like.
on SPX. Yeah.
Damn, fam, I'm just trying to hit TP1. Jeez. 10 points takes so long on these pairs. Such a moves a little bit slower. Let me get these Instagram posts ready. Hopefully we just reject that 50% of the order block at the 62% and drop again. I don't feel like going back in the drawdown. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Still here though.
All right. Cool.
Just making sure the gym is all scheduled. Alright. Back to dropping. Back to dropping. Come on. I'm trying to hit TP1, fam. Just TP1. Not even 2, just 1. Is that too much to ask? Alright, while this is doing this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Cool, bro. I'll see you in a bit.
Goddamn S&P. I came back to the order block. It looks like the fit short. Damn, this should be annoying. God damn it. Back to break even we are. Understandable. Now we just gotta hope it keeps holding this level here. Because if it doesn't, it's probably gonna keep pushing. What's everything else doing? NAS is still falling. US 30 still pushing. Oh, and then it flies. Damn. Well, it's looking like it's gonna be a dubber here. Damn, just sold. This just came out of nowhere. What time is it? Oh, we got 10 o'clock news now. Okay. Hopefully this is like US 30 and just falls break and just keeps falling. That would be best case scenario. Damn, NAS, yeah, NAS still falling. Damn, S&P. You know you want to. Yeah, the higher 15-minute time frame and stuff looks good, but if it's pushing like this, I don't think it's gonna play out. If it starts pushing past that order block, I'm probably just gonna cut the trade short up here. Like, it looks like it wants to fall, but it wants to go higher right now. Yeah. Yeah, this is falling. This is going higher. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna cut the trade short. Oh yeah, it's pushing. Damn. Tough cooks.
Oh shit, I was talking. I said I took a quarter off the position because if everything else, all the other indices are pushing, NAS might just be the last one to follow suit.
Yeah, this came at 30.20%. That's what I was saying earlier. That's why I want you to probably take something off there.
Take a quarter.
Damn, S&P, why you finesse me like that?
Damn, look at that bullish action.
It just got that bullish momentum at 10 o'clock. Looks like the news, the one news that was good. Nah, it was negative news too. Hey, oh,
take another quarter off. It's at TP1. Took half off at TP1 just because I gotta pay myself today, boy. Shit. I don't think so. Everything else is pushing, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna just call it at that. Hold on, let me get this so I can take that screenshot. Be like that. Damn, it was looking good, but that bullishness just kept right on up. Like right now, going long on NAS would probably be the best thing to do, but I'm not gonna do that. The shorts up here would have been nice, but it just ain't happen. So I'm about to journal this trade. Oh, log me up. The journal load.
At least we're getting the best entry prices, bro. Like I never really knew how I knew about candlestick formations, but like trading with you, Andre, like the candlestick formations play a big part with time of day, and seeing these like confirmations and in time of day, plus the best times to buy high or buy low and sell high above those Asian session areas, bro. Like I already cut out a lot of the bad trades in itself just by following those rules.
Yeah, well, it's just having a process. That's all it really comes down to. Just having a steady process that you know more than likely will work long term. Damn. Reject that shit. If this keeps on falling, I'm gonna be a little sick. But yeah, this is what I was saying earlier, that even though the London continuation gets invalidated, it could still end up being a potential reversal. And that's what it looks like it is. Damn. Right.
Damn.
It's still a good entry on the lower time frame. Because if you look at the 15 minute, it's still pretty good. I don't know if I want to go against my rules though. Damn. It's a tough one.
T2, TP2.
You said what?
I ain't taking shit off though. Nas just hit
Oh, Nas.
TP2. Yeah.
Damn, yeah, this is finesse me. I low-key want to get in on a retracement, but I don't know if that's even worth it. And I know it's more than likely still going to drop. It's just more or less... It's still the setup. It's just cleared the high, which it might make it a little bit better. It's not a continuation no more, though. I don't know. I'll wait for a retracement, if anything. Let me continue getting this. Like, the only way I would... is we get a retracement of some sort. And then at that, it would just be my last trade. Because it's still the same idea. It's exactly what I said earlier. Literally exactly what I said. Let me just journal this trade though over here. Order block rejection. Fib short. Yeah, was that the Asian range? 50%? No, it looked like it was at the Asian range high. Yeah, it's dropping now. Damn, S&P done finesse my ass. US30 looks like it's probably gonna start to drop too. Damn, S&P, why you gonna do that bullshit, bro? Why? Was that a moment confirmation fib? Yeah, that shit's falling now. God damn it, S&P. Just finessed the shit on me, bro. Came up, stopped me out, and literally came back down. Yeah, here goes US30 dropping. Damn. Everything's falling. What would the stop loss look like on here? Damn. Yeah, fuck you, US30. Risk reward is absolute shit. The fuck, bro? 90, almost 100 points? Nah, bro. That ain't it. Yeah. Well, doesn't look like I'm gonna get that short trade. Tough cooks.
That's a engulfing bearish candle now, huh? That's a tough one.
I'm just mad it did exactly what I wanted to after it stopped me out. Not very thorough. Not very thorough. This looks like it could potentially start to go long if it rejects these levels down here.
TP3. Right now, boom, I took another quarter off.
Yeah, this is not retracing.
I guess I should be holding these positions, but it's hitting the certain take profits, so TP3, take something off.
Oh, hate that some shit.
I'm doing things a little backwards. I took half off at TP1 when I should have taken like quarter off at TP1 and then half off at TP3 instead of half off at TP3.
Yeah, I don't even like to take any off at TP1. TP1, I'm only taking like 100% off. I don't like taking partials there. Like if you would have held it, you would have been good.
Yeah. cool. Yeah. It's in that fair value gap that we were talking about.
Yeah, I ain't even worried about price right now. Or trades for me. This is already gone. So what I'm gonna do is just get rid of this shit. Over here. I'm not even gonna look at the only trade I would look to, I wouldn't even look to take nothing on here either. I would need a crazy retracement to even think about hopping in a trade. All the way up here, none at least minimum. Anything below, it's not even worth it in my opinion. I'm just mad it literally came up, stopped me out, and dropped. That shit is annoying. Literally, this was my stop. It's tough, very tough.
Damn, it never got. It didn't even get close to it. Would you have gotten stopped out?
Yeah, look, the red lines where I was stopped.
Okay. Yeah.
Tough. I
Although
knew everything was bearish, just it was only a matter of time. Yeah, well, I'm just ended off there. Ain't no point in me looking. Hopefully, I'm able to get a continuation tomorrow. Oh, but with that being said, I'm done for the day. I got my one finesse. I'm done. Fuck that. So back to the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, S&P, you did me dirty for that one. How many pips did it stop me out by? By 1.5. Ain't that some shit?
Bro, that was a tight stop loss.
But yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. It is what it is. I'm done for the day. I'll be back tomorrow.
Get your workout in. Finish strong. Be productive.
Alright, bro. You too. I'll talk to you. Everyone else, you have a good one. A dot wins. You be safe. All of you be safe. I'll talk to you all later. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's stream. We'll see what happens. But appreciate you all for being here. Took our L.